Fans are always ready to hear the latest news from Counting On's Joy-Anna Duggar. Now, Joy-Anna Forsyth, and her most recent update was a pretty big one on Tuesday, September 24th. The former TLC star announced via Instagram that she and her family will be trading in their current home for a new one. "We are moving. This is our last family picture in our home of almost 5 years," Joy captioned her post. "We're a sweaty mess after moving, but this picture starts a new adventure. We are so excited to see what the next few years hold." Swipe to see our family picture. "When we first moved here," along with the message, Joy shared 2 photos. In the first, she and her husband, Austin Forsyth, stood in an empty kitchen with their 3 children, Gideon 6, Evelyn 4, and Gunnar 1. In the second, she and Austin posed on the house's porch. With Gideon as a baby, Joy's followers were quick to congratulate the family. "Y'all were all just babies when you moved in. Best wishes on your new home," wrote one fan. "You have all grown so much in that house, both in number and in finding what makes your little family happy," observed a second person. "Such a beautiful family. All the best to you and your future," gush a third Instagram user. As In Touch Weekly reported, while she didn't reveal any specific details, Joy talked about the move in a video shared to her Instagram stories. "We have always dreamed of living on some land, having room for the kids to roam, having a farm. All of that," she said, "and the next right step for us was to move, and so we ended up moving 2 weeks ago." Jonah added, "We are in a rental for a while, but God answered so many prayers just for the rental that we were looking for the area that we were looking in. We had been looking for like 4 or 5 months. Every day this one kind of fell in our laps." Joy-Anna Duggar has bid farewell to the Phil, Arkansas property that she and her family called home for the past 5 years after securing a buyer for the $369,000 house just weeks after putting it on the market. The 26-year-old mother of 3 shared an emotional last photo of herself, husband Austin Forsyth, and their children posing inside the emptied home as they prepared to leave at once. And for all, Duggar, who is also known by her married name Joy Forsyth, rose to prominence while appearing in her family's popular TLC reality show 19 Kids and Counting alongside her 18 siblings and parents, Jim, Bob, and Michelle Duggar. And though she has long since moved out of her parents' home, Duggar didn't move far away, taking up residence in the property just a few miles from the family compound. But it appears she may be headed for pastures new, at least if her latest Instagram post is any indication. Joy-Anna Duggar has shared the last family photo she took inside her Arkansas home after finding a buyer for the $369,000 property. Duggar shared 2 photos in the post, the first of which shows her and her husband standing in their vacant kitchen with their 3 children after packing up their property. "This is our last family picture in our home of almost 5 years," she posted. "We're a sweaty mess after moving, but this picture starts a new adventure. We are so excited to see what the next few years hold," in a sentimental nod to the memories the family has made inside the home. Duggar added a second photo, the very first family picture they took after moving into the house, which shows the proud mom and dad standing on their front porch with their oldest child, Gideon. Since that photo was snapped, much has changed for the family. Duggar has welcomed 2 more children, daughter Evelyn and son Gunnar. Her family's long-running reality series was yanked off the air after her eldest sibling, Josh, was arrested on child pornography charges. 2 of her siblings, Jill and Jinger, have published their own bombshell memoirs about what it was like growing up within the family's controversial religion, the Institute, and basic life principles. Ibelp and Duggar herself has launched and then ended a successful YouTube account. So what next for the former reality star? Her fans certainly appear eager to know. "Where are y'all moving?" asked one in a comment shared under the post, as another queried, No way, where are you moving to another? State Joy provided a little more intel. On Instagram stories, telling her followers we have always dreamed of living on some land, having room for the kids to roam, having a farm, all of that. And the next right step for us was to move, and so we ended up moving 2 weeks ago. She added, we are in a rental for a while, but God answered so many prayers. Just for the rental that we were looking for the area that we were looking in, we had been looking for like 4 or 5 months. Every day this one kind of fell in our laps. Meanwhile, the home she left behind is set on almost an acre and is described as being in a prime location with unsurpassed charm. After purchasing the property in 2016, the couple embarked on a thoughtful remodel of the 1958 build that provides modern comforts while maintaining its original charm. It seems the improvements paid off as the pair have now snagged a buyer for their investment. The 1,737 square foot house comes with 3 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms. The naturally lit layout has an open kitchen, a dining space and living area. A neutral palette of mostly white and gray is found throughout the remodeled interior, which has often been the setting of Joy's social media shots, said to be brimming with character. The home features with floors throughout, large windows, and built-ins. The modern kitchen includes an island with bar seating, granite counters, and stainless steel appliances. Steps away, the living space includes a fireplace with a stone surround, and there's also room for a dining table. A large porch expands the living space and offers a perch for entertaining or simply enjoying the natural surroundings. There's tile flooring in one of the updated bathrooms, while the primary bath has oversized marble-like tile in the shower and vanity lights over the sink. There's also a laundry room, ceiling fans, and floor-to-ceiling drapes on the windows. The property opens directly onto Kessler Mountain Regional Park, which offers walking and biking trails, plus the convenient local is just 2.5 miles from the University of Arkansas and 1.5 mile from the freeway. The listing notes Duggar is the 5th of 19 children belonging to parents Michelle and Jim Bob, who starred in the hit reality series 19 Kids and Counting. The TLC show ran for 7 years until its cancellation in 2015. The show followed the Duggar family and their ever-expanding brood. The network canceled the program following reports of sexual molestation allegations against the couple's son. Josh Duggar Vuduga announced that she's releasing her second solo book. People please her, breaking free from the burden of imaginary expectations. What is the book about? When does it come out? And what has she said about her latest project, childhood to early adulthood? Duggar review followed the expectations of others, never taking the time to discover who she truly was. It wasn't until she asked herself the question, who am I, that she realized she was a people pleaser. The book's description read, this realization led her on a journey of self-discovery and ultimately to rely on God for her approval and sense of self-worth. Description continued through her faith and reliance on God. Duggar began to break free from the need for approval and discover true freedom. This book is a guide for anyone struggling with people-pleasing tendencies and seeking to find their true identity and purpose in life. In the book, Duggar will help readers discover the beauty of community and how we were made to enjoy others, identify sin, and how it can hinder your ability to be in community with one another. Diagnose yourself with ruthless honesty, but without judgment, and understand who you are in God's eyes. Opened up about why she wanted to write People Please Her while speaking to people on September 24th, 2024. I think that from the start, I realized that, man, there are so many people who are on this journey of self-discovery with me. And I started to realize more and more I was such a people pleaser. She told the outlet I was so consumed with what everyone around me thought about me. And oftentimes I saw how it just started to get serious when it started affecting my relationships, or just really causing me to reject certain relationships because I was afraid of what that person might think of me TLC. Alum explained that she formed the habit when she was a teenager, and it kind of led me down not the best path in my thoughts, while Jinger used to be focused on making sure she was living up to the standards of others. She explained that she since had a change of heart. A lot of these are just imaginary expectations. So, I wanted to write a book that would be more relatable in a sense. Jinger continued like, okay, we are all in this place of people pleasing. I don't have it all figured out, but this is what I'm learning on this journey of trying to be set free from this. There is an answer. There is a solution, and so just bringing people along into my world of being a people pleaser and things that I found that have helped release her first solo memoir, Becoming Free, indeed my story of disentangling faith from fear in January 2024. Additionally, she co-wrote the 2021 book The Hope We Hold, Finding Peace in the Promises of God with her husband Jeremy Vallow, and 2014's Growing Up Duggar with sisters Jana Duggar, Jill Duggar, and Jessa Duggar.